I think I was most scared of what my boyfriend would think and if he would leave me or not.
I was absolutely terrified when I first found out that I was pregnant. It was shocking, it was disturbing, it was life-changing and too much for me to handle.
I was very scared. I was very intimidated, didn't think I was ready to take on any responsibility, financially, emotionally, mentally, all of those things.
I didn't tell anybody at college, but somehow everyone found out in the dorm that I was living in, so I lost all my friends. A lot of people treated me like I was the outcast and like I was different and I was just a bad girl just because I was pregnant.
My feelings at the time were kind of scared and nervous. I didn't know how I was gonna handle it and deal with all of the feelings that came with having a baby.
My mom told me that before I get too freaked out about anything that I should come here and they'll help me figure stuff out. It was an uncomfortable idea at first and concept, and I just didn't even want to admit to myself that I was actually pregnant. But after coming in here, I mean, this facility is so comfortable. Everything is just catered around women.
My concerns were mostly how was I going to be able to manage work and manage taking care of a child. Also, what was the father's reaction going to be? What was my family's reaction going to be, especially because I was not married and it was not a planned pregnancy.
When you're alone in a school where, you know, nobody's pregnant or you don't hear about it because people take different options than I did, you get treated like you're the wrong one. So it was a really hard experience for me.
My concerns about having a baby were how am I going to support having a baby financially and how am I going to just deal with it, you know, I'm so young, and also being a single mom.
I thought about abortion, but I did more research and got a lot of help from the Mommy and Me program of what actually goes on with that. And then when I saw the ultrasound and how developed she already was, I couldn't possibly. I think that coming here first was a better move than going anywhere else. I didn't feel like I had anywhere else to go but here.
The circumstances that made me think of abortion as an option were that I was not married, that I was not planning this pregnancy, and that I didn't know that I was ready to take care of somebody else, especially because all I had ever taken care of was myself. If I hadn't come to TrueCare, I think I may have, the possibility of me having an abortion would have been very much more likely, I believe, because I wouldn't have known my resources. I wouldn't have been able to reach out to those people who were there to help me locally to get me through the pregnancy.
They showed me that somebody cared. They offered to pray with me, and I was kind of reluctant at first. And but it just felt right, and I was thankful to be able to talk to somebody about God and be able to pray with somebody and not be scared that I was going to go to hell for something. It was really wonderful.
My reaction the first time I saw the ultrasound was, honestly, I cried, because it's different to know that you're pregnant and to not see the baby, but once I saw her, it was just, I fell in love.
When I saw the ultrasound, it was kind of a reality check moment, and I was really excited actually to be able to see that I had a baby.
My feelings when I saw the ultrasound were definitely feelings of joy, because that kind of gave me, it kind of brought it more to real life, that, you know, I am pregnant and there is a baby inside of me, and, you know, it just brought it to realistic, you know, that this is happening.
They make you very comfortable. It's a very nice place. And everyone here is very nice. No one here is judgmental whatsoever. And that's what I was worried about. It's like, oh man, I'm a single pregnant girl, I'm young, I don't want to be looked at by anyone.
True Care did a lot of great things for me when I came in. They helped educate me on my resources. Even though I wasn't living in Casper, they went the extra step to give me resources in Arizona. They also gave me some reading material to help me decide on what choices I wanted to make, and that really helped me make a very wise decision, because I would have regretted it later, I believe. And to be able to read other people's stories and know that somebody else had gone through what I was going through and survived it and loved their baby and loved that they made that choice.
I fell in love with you guys as soon as I came. True Care gave me friendship, which I really needed, and support that I was okay, even though I was, at the time, 18 and pregnant.
My experience at True Care was amazing. Even after going to the OBGYN afterwards, the treatment I got here was just so beneficial. True Care did a great job in following up with me throughout the pregnancy and checking in with me to make sure I was doing okay, the baby was healthy. Even following up with me after the pregnancy to see how things had went, and asking me if there's anything else I could, they could provide me, which was probably perfect timing, because there was a great time for them to call me, because there were some things that I needed, and I was very overwhelmed, and they've definitely exceeded the expectations of what I received.
You guys became more like my family, because I came every week and I had someone to talk to, and I had people who cared about me no matter what my choice was.
True Care really helped me become ready to be a mom with the Baby and Me program. It was Rebecca was my advocate, and she was just really kind, and allowed me to open up about things that were going on in my life and stuff. So it kind of gave me a one-on-one basis, kind of to open up with her about things I couldn't with other people, or about things with going on with my relationship with the baby's father, and it allowed me to get some things off my chest that I couldn't with other people.
I think it's awesome. I think anybody I knew, whether it was, teenager or somebody my age who should know better, I would tell them to come here. And just because, everybody needs somebody that cares about them. I wouldn't have made it through all this without y'all here. I couldn't even imagine it. I see other women come in that lobby and they're scared. Most of them pretty much younger than me, but no less scared than me. And I can see how much y'all care about all of us. And I can see when they leave that they're still scared, but they're glad that they've been here. And I hope that y'all can keep doing that for a really long time.
From being here from the Mommy and Me program helped me relax a lot when I needed it the most.
If I could say one thing to a woman who, is not planned a pregnancy about True Care, I would tell her that it's a great place to go if you, don't know what your options are, and that they have tons of resources to give you, and that they are willing to sit down with you and talk about every option, and they're very caring people, and to give them a chance.
My hopes and dreams for Nadia mainly is that she can grow up to be a strong Christian.
I think having my baby in my life has definitely made me grow up a little bit, a lot, at that, but has definitely opened my eyes to a lot of things in life, to just not take anything for granted, and to take every second in of life and just live it up to the fullest because, you know, life goes by fast. I've noticed that when she's growing up, so.
And after being a mom, now that it's actually here, I wouldn't trade it for anything. So that's good.
If I could say one thing to the people that support True Care, it would be thank you. Because their support goes to people like me that were in need, you know, and that didn't know what my options were. And I mean, I don't know where I'd be right now if I didn't come to True Care.